Hi there, my name is Clint McLean. I'm living in Los Angeles at the moment. I'm actually South African. I'm here to build some furniture and to make a few sculptures. I've been coming to LA for the last 18 years, and only in the last 10, I guess, have I become free of the television industry and focused on my own work. And at the moment I'm designing and building some really, I think, pretty cool swinging chairs and redefining hopefully the standard four-legged chair, but we'll see what happens. I'm also a filmmaker, which is how I pay the rent back in South Africa. I've been a filmmaker for about 12 years, and I kind of like to switch between sculpting, the workshop, and film and television. I have a passion for both, and I enjoy doing both, and yeah, that's why I'm in LA at the moment, is to kind of get the furniture side going. The reason I chose this little garden, which I'll show you around later, to record this video in, is that I actually was here 12 months ago, and I built this garden from scratch with a friend of mine who owns the property, and it's just kind of maturing, and it's really beautiful. And it's also one of my passions. Zero waste gardens, zero resource needed gardens. So we've used all indigenous plants and many succulents in this kind of dry environment, and they've kind of flourished really beautifully. Also made some sculpture for the garden, which I'll show you. Very simple stuff. I visited the Green School in 2015, towards the end of 2015, and I really fell in love with it. I'd actually read about it quite a few years earlier, probably about 8 or 9 years before, and was always intrigued by it, by the sound of it and what it looked like it stood for. And when I came through to the Green School in December of 2015, I was really blown away, actually. And I spoke to Caroline Hutton and Steve Hutton, whose son Ton is my godson. I spoke to them about the school, and they were thinking of enrolling at the time, and I said I just really loved it, and they were like, "You would be so cool here, you should definitely apply for a job." So here I am applying for that job. Yeah, anyway, let me show you around. I'll show you, you're going to lose me for a little while, but I'll show you what we planted. I'm not 100% certain on all kind of official California names of plants, but I'll show you what I know. So down here, the bluish plant is the blue synestia. We planted it in a couple of places, kind of retaining the bank. And then we've got rosemary, a band of rosemary, which is right next to the table that I've been sitting at. Then next we've got aloe vera. Coming through to I think it's called the ice plant. It's a member of the Synestia family. Some more blue Synestia up there. Then we've got the sticks of fire, my favorite. Fantastic looking plants. They get really big and bushy, and they're really doing quite well. And then we've got, I can't remember the name of that plant, but that's also a bank retainer and has done really well. We actually, the thing about this particular green plant is that it got a little bit bigger than we thought it would. We thought it was a creeper, but it turned out to be a little shrub. And then we've got an agave plant, quite a few of them, these small kind of spiky things. And we've got a citrus. This is a citrus garden we've just replanted because one of the citrus trees died over there where that little hole is. And we've got 2 new citrus plants. And then there's a kind of overview of the garden as a whole. This is an arch that I built for the garden, organic metalwork, which is one of my specialities and passions, I guess. And here's a tree that I built for the garden. Wrapped in steel. It's an old alien invasive tree that I pulled out and then wrapped it in steel, and then that's going to be planted into the ground. Little bird bath that I built, also super simple design. And then I'll show you the garden again, just an overall view. We're in Laurel Canyon, which is a beautiful canyon between the beach and the valley. in Los Angeles. Yeah, that's it, 5 minutes, apologies. Yeah, it's kind of good to meet you, I haven't met you, and hope to hear from you guys soon. See you later, bye.